guys, it's Leann, Small Town Stitches, and we're back for Flosstube 145. Today is December 22nd. So I debated actually coming back for an end of the year Flosstube, but I just feel like I have a lot and I don't want to just be like, surprise, at the end of the year. And that way I can start also prepping for my end of year / beginning of the year whip parade. I don't know. What do you guys normally call it? Do you guys do an end of year 2025 or do you do a 2026 whip parade? Like, this is the start of where we're at. I'm thinking I'm going to do mine as a 2026 whip parade because we're going to start the fresh year. Here's what I have. Let me know what you think. So I've been stitching a decent amount, very slow compared to what some people have, you know, with their weekly stitches, but it is crazy right now. I know I'm not the only one that feels that it's crazy. Work for a while is getting really busy because, you know, everybody is trying to get the referrals and stuff in before the end of the year. But however, the doctor's offices and stuff, referrals from them at least, are starting to slow down because, well, doctor's offices, a lot of them shut down, you know, between that stretch of Christmas and New Year's. So it could be a little bit interesting the next couple, the next week or two. So, all right, I have my notes and that's about all I've written down was just stats. How many do we have? Eight total and a finish. So if you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. I am primarily a full coverage cross stitcher, so, but there's other things sprinkled in here and there occasionally. So yeah, I actually had a huge milestone yesterday here on Flosstube, and I can't believe it. I hit 10 years on Flosstube. I can't believe I've been doing Flosstube since my daughter was 10 months old. She will be 11 in February, which is just mind-blowing to me. So yeah, you guys have put up with me a lot. 10 years here on Flosstube. So thank you for coming back and supporting me all the time. All right, I have a finish. It is not ironed. It is not washed. It's not fully finished because I just finished it yesterday. So last time you guys saw it, I'm not going to say this is what it should look like, but last time you guys saw it, this was Welcome to Rivendell. It was at 77.95%. So since December 1st on, I've put in 4,966 stitches, which is about 200-ish a day, not towards the last couple because I was just powering through it and kind of working on it on its own. But I finished it yesterday and this is what it looks like. So I'll bring it in. That's it. It is tiny. This is stitched 1/1 full cross on a 20 count with CXC. And I mean, I don't have big hands, but like, it's like just over 22,000 stitches. So yeah, we have a finish. This will be my last finish of this year. So I'm super excited to knock another one off my goal or my list. And there it is. Eventually I would love to do something and frame them all because I have all of the Lord of the Rings ones like this, except for the Shire, because I have a couple different Shire Hobbit painting or Shire Hobbit pieces, including a giant Hobbiton one. So I figured I didn't need that particular one, but it looks great. If you haven't seen, Alicia also finished hers and it's in one of her Flossmas videos if you want to go take a look. I don't exactly remember which Flossmas it is off the top of my head. Okay, so we have 7 pieces to talk about, and I just realized that one of them, I didn't take off the hoop because it's an everyday active piece, but you need to see it off the hoop because it's been a while since you've seen it. And this is Enchanted Place. It is by Stitches So Beautiful, artwork by Eder Jose Rosa. You will learn with my whip parade. I really enjoy his artwork. I actually have 2 pieces just in this Whip Parade, or this Flosstube. So this one's a little bit longer, so I'm gonna have to show you. This is where it was before. We were at 49.83%. I am cropping this piece, and I've put in 2,824 stitches. I'm at 52.90% right now. And this is where we are now. So I have finished another page. Sorry, everyone doing Flosstube Frenzy. I finished another page and I'm working on this. So I have this page and then I think one more, and then I'm done with my crop as far as how wide it will be. So I've been kind of doing a modified Leann, who is the Max Color Stitcher method on this one. And I've been doing a row by row and then parking in the row next to it. So I haven't worked these ones in yet, but I've started down here because I finished this row off today. So I've just been kind of doing it like that, and it's actually really fun and I'm really enjoying it right now for at least this piece. So that's where we're at. I know it kind of blows it in when I bring it up. If I bring it back, you can see the coloring better. And I can't believe I hit that house. There's a lot of confetti in this house. But it looks perfect because you can actually see the shingles in the roof. And it's perfect. So that is where we're sitting on this one. So good. I'm putting things away as I go through them. I'll put them on the actual hoop later, but okay. Next one, I showed you guys my new start in my last video, but I needed to finish. I wanted to get it to 1,000, and this is Animal Panorama. It is by Pain Free Crafts. It's my only Pain Free Crafts, actually. And I was at 0.20% for this piece, and I did 409 stitches to finish off that 1,000 that I really wanted. And I'm at 0.34% now. And here we are. So there's a couple stitches, of course, not filled in over there, but this is where we're ending. And this is the start of the koala's ear. The detail is fantastic. The confetti is also fantastic. There's a lot. There's a lot. This one is actually a 1/1 full cross with DMC, and the stitches are so tiny. So when you bring that back, you can really see that koala's ear coming in. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it down like this and do a page, or go all the way across, or mix it up. We'll see. So that's where this one is. Just looks so good. If you can't tell, I'm standing today. I'm fine. I'm okay. My craft room is a mess. I've been storing Christmas presents in here. They're wrapped. They're sitting right here on my walking pad. But yeah, this needs to actually come. Well, maybe I'll leave it on just in case I get to work on it, since it's still Christmas season. My next, I really wanted to get a page finish on this, and this is when I started doing a 500 stitch rotation, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to touch as many things as I want to. And I'm thinking next year of it going back to a 500 stitch rotation. I used to do that, and I'm just thinking with a lot of projects I have next year are going to be consistent day to day, and I'm thinking that 500 will help me with some variety. So anyways, this is Christmas House 2. I started this last year. I guess there's a stitch along with it now. But yeah, I started mine last year on a 20 count 1/1 with CXC. And I got 500 stitches in, like I said, and I forgot to write my beginning percentage down. But my ending is at 1.47, and here we are. So you can see where I started scoring off the page, and I found the cardinal in the tree. I was stitching it, and all of a sudden it started calling for red, and I was like, what is red? I'm in whites and blues and stuff like that, and blacks for like the tree. It's the little baby cardinal in there. So this is where I'm at. I can't tell you how much that like little blip of red actually, like, oh my gosh, you know. So I'm excited to see this come to life more for sure. Okay, how many more do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one is a little bit of a story. Do I still have the pattern? Yes, for fabric. This is a Hot Mess Express video, if you can't tell. It's okay. I'm not really prepared for this video like I normally am. I was just like, oh, I should hurry up and get it in while my husband and my daughter are running some errands and the house is decently quiet and I have to get ready to start dinner here soon. So this is Winter Cookie Party. There are quite a bit, many people starting this. I started it with Ebony on December 1st. I know Sarah Stitch and Mommy, Kim Hollenbeck, and Jessie Marie are also starting this as well, or have started it at this point. But I originally started mine on December 1st, originally as the keyword. And I originally started on a 22 count and did like 600 and something stitches. And this is where I had gotten to, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. I use 22 count. I've finished projects on 22 count. My daughter's Dino was on 22 count. My mini nativity is 22. God Shed His Grace is 22. Like, I have a bunch. But for whatever reason, I was not enjoying how this was stitching on 22. You know how like certain counts work better for certain things. And so I was only at 600 and something stitches out of a lot. So I decided that if I was already not having fun, I needed to change it. So I restarted it today on 25 count. And for right now, I'm doing tent stitch with it. 2 over 1 tent. I got 255 stitches in, and this is where we are now. It's not all filled in, so it looks really funky. So this is where we're at. I'm working on like these 4 blocks-ish right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, but I'm kind of working really into 6. So that's where we're at. It's blowing it out a lot, but that corner right there is this corner right here. So it'll turn out great. I'm excited. So I'm leaving it. It's literally still on my Lowry, but that is where I'm at. The goal is to get this one to 500. I may like continue to do 100 or something on it a day, and just keep working on it because I still have 2 more pieces to start this year because I'm crazy. But that one is at, with the 255 stitches, it's at 0.07% right now. Okay, so next up, I had another new start. And this one was started on December 5th. And it was started with Erica, Lacey, and Alicia. And I don't remember whose fault it was. Someone had found a pattern that they were looking to see if it was still active, if it was still available. So we were all looking through it, and I stumbled across this pattern. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, it was one of those instantly, like, I fell in love with it and I had to stitch it. And this is Old Fashioned Country Kitchen. It is by Tilton Crafts. And I decided I was going to try a Leann thing on this one too. I got 1,000 stitches in on it, and I'm at 1.14%. So here we go. Mine's on a 20 count 1 over 1 full cross with CXC. So you guys, this was so much fun. This piece is so enjoyable to work on. This is what I wish my kitchen looked like, to be honest. So I'm just working, you can see that wallpaper and stuff. I'm just working across. So if you zoom in on the mock-up. Oh, I'm just gonna start opening files and everything. If you zoom in on the mock-up, I am working, it looks really digitized when you bring it in, but I'm working all up here right now. So you can see like the wallpaper and the darkness of the vent. So that's kind of where I'm working right now. That's the mock-up. So I'm really excited for this piece, like super excited for it to come back out. But yeah, 1.14% after just 1,000 stitches is pretty stellar. Okay, and then I was thinking, this came across because I might as well tell you now. I joined the Shannon Christine Christmas Club because I was going to do the Nutcracker one. Alicia and I were talking about it. And then we saw the gingerbread house one and completely switched gears, and we are going to do that one instead. So I was like, well, I really need to move this 2023 one along a little bit. So I decided to bust it out and start working on it a little bit. So I'll throw a picture in because it's kind of like long and narrow. So my starting point on this particular block, so you can't do an overall because the frame comes in its own thing, and then each block has, you know, its own that will upload into Pattern Keeper itself. So my starting percentage on this particular block was 63.57. So far I put 761 stitches in, and I'm at 92.19%. So here's my block now. So we've been working on trees. I'm working on the white. The snow is all done right here. I need to finish up this border and then add the words at the bottom right here. And then this block will be done. I just can do the border for the frame, the candy cane border, and then I can move on to block 4. So that's super exciting, especially since I'm gonna have another one. So yeah, this one is on an 18 count 2/1 with DMC. So and it's stitching up pretty nice. The colors pop really well. And lastly, I had another new start with Alicia. Both of us saw this piece and could not get it out of our heads. And this is Ornaments on a Tree by Stitches So Beautiful. Artwork is by Eder Jose Rosa. I like his, I have 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4 of his pieces. So I put in 500 stitches. I'm at 0.31%. And this is where I'm at. You can't tell what it is. This one is a 2/1 tent. So this is where we're at. 500 stitches in, and I am so enjoying this piece. I'm having so much fun with it. There's lots of randomized colors, but if you look at the piece, look at the mock-up. So this is our mock-up. Gosh, this piece is just so gorgeous. But if you zoom in way up here at the top, this is where we're in right here. So those blues and the start of the greens is just where I'm at up in that corner. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing when it's done. And that's all my pieces. I still have to finish Winter Cookie Party. And I have to start that gingerbread house from Shannon Christine. It won't be finished next year. It's just gonna work on it while we work on it. And then I have my New Year's Eve new start, which is Happy Village by Heaven and Art Designs. That one is Nikki Stitchy's fault because I saw on her channel, I was like, oh, I need this. So, yes. January 1st starts a new year of no new starts for me, and I'm actually really excited because I'm at like 53. I will be at 53 at the end of the year. life is just crazy, like it is with a lot of people right now with the holidays. So Christmas is T-minus 3 days away. It's even sooner for us. We are celebrating Christmas, our family, on Christmas Eve. So tomorrow on Christmas Eve is our Christmas Eve. My husband works Christmas Day. He works a 24. So our option was to either do it before Christmas or after Christmas, which when you have a 10-year-old, you do it before. So our Christmas is going to be Christmas Eve. And then tomorrow we have service at church, and then we'll come home and she gets to open her Christmas Eve present, which is always a pair of pajamas and a book. So she's very excited about that. Let's see, the last week of school, she's on break. The last week of school, she had her last Christmas concert of elementary school, and I can't believe that it's done. She has her spring concert, but that was the last Christmas one, and my kid needs to stop growing up. So husband finished his officer class that he was taking, and his chief told him to enroll in the second one. So he literally, when Bella starts back to school, he starts that week back to class. So, but it's been nice because he had some PTO that he had to burn that wouldn't carry over until next year. So he took a week off of his last rotation, or a day of his last rotation and a day of this one. So he had like a week off of work. So he doesn't go back until Christmas Day. So yeah, it's been nice having him home. It's been really nice for Bella because during the week, someone is off with her. So like I'm off Christmas Day, he's working. He has to work New Year's Day, I'm off. But all the other days that I'm working, Dad's been off. So it actually worked out really well for her. But other than that, yeah, it's just been crazy. School wrap up, you know, homework with her, test prep with her. Husband's been doing homework and test prep, and Christmas shopping and all of the things. So yeah, so next video from me will be a whip parade. I have to start getting that together. I'm not sure if I'm going to film at New Year's Eve or New Year's Day yet. I'm not quite positive. It takes me a while to film. Anyone that knows a whip parade, it takes a while. Plus I do before pictures and stuff so you can compare them, and I have numbers so I can tell you how much I've stitched on each project and their percentage that they're at as well. I am a big type A when it comes to my stitching. Otherwise I'm like a type BC, but for some reason I go type A with my stitching. So yeah, you'll have a whip parade from me coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, take care of this, and I need to go start dinner for my family because I'm pretty sure they would like to eat tonight. I decided as soon as work was done that I was going to hurry up and try to film this real quick for you guys. So from my family to yours, Merry Christmas. I hope it's a special time, and if it's a hard time, I see you. It's a lukewarm thing in my family, because December 22nd, 11 years ago now, we lost my nephew in an accident. So it's always a bittersweet time around the holidays. So if it is a hard time for you, I see you, and I'm thinking of you. But I will see you guys in my whip parade, and then my next official Flosstube will be in 2026. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.